Brackenwood were superb. I'm so chuffed that I got them to do the work. The whole package of Brackenwood. The staff were fantastic, they were professional, they were straightforward. With Brackenwood, I didn't feel for any one moment that it was the wrong company that I was dealing with. It just transformed the way the house looked, how it felt inside the house. It was more warmer. It felt like our home.
How did you choose a windows company?
I always go out to the big firms purely just to get an understanding of what is on the market, what are they offering. My preference always is try to keep the money locally, support businesses locally where possible. You've got to be careful. I mean, you don't really want to be paying overly top for a local installer if you can really help it. But for me, it's all about looking at the big boys and then looking at your smaller, family-orientated companies that give you that personal touch.
How many quotes did you get?
I think total number of quotes was close to 10. Yeah, I'm very picky. And we narrowed it down to 3, and all 3 were, more family-orientated companies rather than the bigger boys. You're more of a person rather than a number, whereas the bigger boys, because they're national, they're all about in and out, move on to the next job. But your family type ones, you're dealing with people, and I'm investing a lot of money, not just into my home, but into someone improving my home.
What were Brackenwood like to deal with?
From the moment I spoke to the first person on the phone, which was just really me calling them rather than a cold call coming the other way, to visiting the showroom, to meeting the sales team, it just felt right. You get that gut feeling, you're doing the right thing. It felt a very family-driven company, and it's something that is coming through the sales team, and it was delivered during the installation as well. It just felt, they will go that extra mile to do what you want being a customer, and that's what I was looking for.
How was the installation process?
The team were flawless, they were superb. They worked around us as a family because we were still living here. They were very clean, very tidy. Everything inside the house, they put all new mats down every day. I couldn't fault them. They went above and beyond. I like things done the right way, and everything in the house is brand new. Carpets, all the decorate, everything. So for us to have windows and doors changed after doing all that, it was like, oh my God, my carpet, my walls, everything. But no, honestly, it was superb. They've done an absolute fan. I couldn't have asked for a better job. This job was the only job we've ever done that hadn't had issues. So they've obviously done something very right.
What have Brackenwood Windows done for your home?
Blown away. I can't think of another word to describe it. They transformed a house into a home just purely by doing doors and windows. It just transformed the way the house looked. It felt like our home, not someone else's. They weren't the cheapest, but they weren't the most expensive. And for me, I don't mind paying the extra bit if you're getting the total package, which I definitely got with Brackenwood. The staff were fantastic. They were professional, they were straightforward. It just felt right from, almost from the word go. From the very first conversation I had, for me, it's all about picking the right company to work with in a project, and doing it right the first time. You could go and buy cheaper windows and doors, and then find out, shortly after that, actually, you picked the wrong player to play with. And with Brackenwood, I didn't feel at all for any one moment that it was the wrong company that I was dealing with. The family approach, as I've mentioned obviously before, is something I'm always looking for. I've got my own family here, and for Brackenwood to come in and change my house to a home is what I was looking for from day one, and I've achieved that. So thank you, Brackenwood.